Namaste guys, welcome back to YogaCandi. I'm Candice and today I've prepared a 30-minute yoga flow for back pain. So whether or not you've been sitting at a desk for hours on end, or you're driving too much, or you've woken up and you feel a little achy in the spine, this is going to be the perfect yoga flow for you today. It's going to be a lot of seated positions, so a lot of stretching out of our hamstrings, a little bit of low lunges to stretch out our psoas muscle as well. So all we're going to need today, guys, is a couple of yoga blocks if you have any. If not, grab a couple of thick books and they can do exactly the same thing for you. So jump into something comfortable and I'll see you on the mat. Namaste. Okay, let's start off with a couple of seated cat-cows just to warm up the spine. If you place your hands on your knees and bend forward looking up, breathing in as you do this, and breathe out and really arch your back, pulling through the shoulder blades. Breathing in, arching forward, looking up. Breathing out, arching that back, feeling the space between each vertebrae as you do so. Breathe in and look up. Breathe out, take your arch. Now let's just make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Adjust your feet if you need to. We're going to do a couple of what I like to call coffee grinders. Go in any direction, breathing in as you come forward, breathing out as you go back. Breathing in, coming forward, out and back. Do this in your own time, following your own breath. Try to keep your back as straight as possible, except for when you go backwards. And let's rotate the direction. Coming forward, breathing in, breathing out as you go back. Feel free to close your eyes here and just enjoy every sensation. Come as forward as you'd like. And then come to a neutral spine. Raise your hands up to the sky, breathing in. We're going to take your left arm over to the side. You can stay up like this or even drop your elbow all the way to the floor. And allow your right hand to become heavy, pulling it up and over the ear. Feel free to place that hand behind your head if this feels more comfortable. Or just to allow it to extend all the way across. Remembering to breathe into the side body, feeling this beautiful stretch all the way down the side of the spine and the side body. Let's walk our hands over to the left. Fall forward over that top knee, and let's stretch it out. If you want to, you can grab that right wrist with your left hand, just to get a little deeper into the side body. And let's walk our hands to the middle, falling forward, allowing your head to hang heavy here. And let's walk over to the right. Grabbing that left hand with the right hand or the left wrist. Just pulling that even further, getting deeper into the side body. And come up into a neutral spine, breathe in, lift your hands up to the sky, and let's take your right hand over to the right side of the mat. Feel free to come down onto that forearm again, stretching the left arm up and over. You can place it behind the head if you would like. Listen to your body today and do what feels right. You don't have to go very deep into the stretch to feel anything. Just go to your comfort zone and stay there, allowing gravity to do its work, falling a little deeper. Keep breathing and try to stay present. And let's come back up into a neutral spine. Giving those shoulders a little rub. And then let's take that right arm up and across the body, using your left hand to press it against you. You can look over to the right as well to make this a little more intense. Feeling that stretch into the right shoulder blade. Try to keep your spine nice and straight here. And both of your sit bones still on the floor. And let's swap arms and take that left arm across the body, using your right hand to press it against you. And look over to the left. Breathe into any discomfort you might feel in that shoulder blade. Try to directly send your breath there. And then come out of it, and we're going to do a couple of shoulder rolls. Taking them up towards the ears, back down and all the way back round. And then let's just rotate that circle when you're ready. Let's take a couple here. And then become still once again. Let's do a couple of neck rolls. Taking your left ear over to the left shoulder and then back over to the right. Just take half rolls here, don't go all the way back. Doing it in your own time, at your own pace. Take it slow, the neck muscles are very delicate and they can quite easily be pulled. Breathing in as you lift your head, breathing out as it comes down towards the chest. Just enjoy all the sensations. Feeling through where you've got most attention. And then just come up, and we're going to come down onto our hands and knees. Try to get your knees in line with your hips and your palms in line with your shoulder blades. Take a couple of cat-cows here. Breathing out as you arch your back, pushing your shoulder blades apart, and breathing in as you dip your belly towards the ground, looking up to the sky. Again, do this in your own pace, listening to the breath, following the breath, breathing in as you look up, breathing out as you dip and look low. Take your time, there's no rush. Okay, when you're ready, let's send the hips back onto your heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you and let's stretch through those shoulder blades again. Resting your forehead onto the ground. Give in to gravity. And just enjoy this moment of relaxation. Walk your hands a little more forward and we're going to send our hips up and back into downward facing dog. It's quite alright if your heels don't want to touch the floor today. Wherever you are today, that's where you're meant to be. Just enjoy. Walk your dog, feeling through those hamstrings. Remembering to keep your core engaged, sucking the belly in. Try to draw those shoulder blades apart and imagine that your armpits could look at each other. send your tailbone up towards the sky, stretching through those hamstrings. Enjoying this moment. Just breathe, and then we're going to exhale and take our right leg, place it on the floor and between your palms. With your left knee on the ground, we're going to come into our low lunge. Just feel through that hip flexor. This is a beautiful psoas muscle stretch. The psoas is connected to the lumbar, to the lower spine. So this can create a fair bit of back pain. Feel free to come up onto your knee, placing your hands on your knee for support. Give in to gravity, allowing your hips to become heavier and heavier. If this becomes too intense, just come out of it by sending your hips back a little. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift that knee off of the ground and come up into our lunge. Bounce this lunge, allowing your hip flexors to warm up, stretching through the psoas still. Pushing down that heel down, stretching through the calf. And then let's bring that foot to meet the right in the middle of your palms. Bend your legs and allow your body to just rest onto your thighs, allowing your head and your arms to hang heavy, giving into gravity. Remember to keep your core engaged. Suck in the belly. And just enjoy this gentle back stretch, back arch. Place your hands on the floor. And if you would like to, we can walk our legs out by bending through one, straightening the other. Just breathing into that and swapping legs. Take this as a bit of freestyle. Do whatever your body feels is right for it today. Don't force anything. Or you can stay where we were in the beginning. There's no need to do this if you're not there today. Keep breathing and carrying on enjoying the sensations. And straighten your legs if possible, and let's just roll the spine all the way into standing. Really taking your time with this, feeling the vertebrae falling back into place. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing your neck back up slowly, and then raising your hands up towards the ceiling as you breathe in deeply. And let's fall forward once again. Bend your knees and allow your belly to just rest on top of them. Hang your head heavy, giving into gravity. And then place your hands and let's step that right leg back. Place the knee on the floor, and we're going to do a few low lunge stretches in this on the opposite side. First of all, feel through that hip. And then once again, just let gravity do its job, allowing your hips to sink deeper and deeper towards the ground. You're welcome to come up onto your knee, placing your hands there for support. Remember to keep your core engaged, sucking in the belly. Just enjoying this moment. Releasing the psoas muscle can do so much good for us. Not only for lower back pain, but also for the emotions. So give it the time to open up. And place your hands on the floor on the opposite side of your foot. Come back up, take your knee off the ground and just bounce through this lunge. When you're ready, let's bring the right foot to meet the left. And slowly let's come down into a seat. And we're going to take that left leg and place it underneath the right, close to your hip, close to that right hip. Try to keep both sit bones onto the ground. Your right leg bent and over the left leg. Using your left arm, place it on the outside of this right leg, on the right knee, and bend into your twist. Try to twist from the lower spine rather than from the thorax. Keeping that right arm behind you. Breathe into this gentle twist of the spine. When you're ready, breathe in, reach your hands up to the sky. And we're going to release that leg. You can use your arm to help you, and let's cross over. Taking that right foot underneath the left, placing it close to the left thigh, close to the left buttock. With that left leg crossed over the right, we'll use the right arm to push against that left knee, pulling you deeper into the twist. Your left arm behind you, remembering to breathe into the sensations and keeping your belly engaged. Don't force this twist. Just do what feels natural and what feels comfortable. When you're ready, let's help that knee back up and over. We're going to come down onto our spines. Just hug your knees in towards your chest. Try to keep your sit bones, or not your sit bones, your tailbone and your lower spine close to the ground. Don't allow them to come up too much. If it's in your practice, feel free to take a happy baby here. Bending in the legs, grabbing on the outsides of your feet with your arms inside your knees. You can feel free to rock your happy baby. Rocking slowly from side to side, feeling out through the lower spine. Pulling those knees closer towards the armpits. When you're done, just lift your legs up into the air and let's cross that right leg on top of the left leg into a figure 4 shape. Grab behind the left leg with interlaced fingers and just sit here with this feeling. It's a beautiful stretch through the IT band, a hip opener. You can pull it a bit closer towards the body, even using that left leg to push the right leg closer if you would like to. But again, listen to the sensations in the body and don't take it too far. Keep on breathing and stay present. Straighten that left leg and let's take that right leg back up and out of the way. We're going to swap over, placing the left leg on top of the right thigh into your figure 4 shape, interlacing your hands behind the right thigh, pulling it in towards the body. Enjoy this moment. If any thoughts come into your mind, just allow them to pass. Don't pay them too much attention. Instead, listen to your breath and listen to the sensations in the body. We're now going to release those legs. We're going to come into a bit of a side stretch here. So imagine your body is in a banana shape by taking your hips over to the right and your legs over to the left, as well as your top part of your body over to the left. Cross your right leg over your left leg and keep that bottom left leg, keep it engaged and keep the foot engaged. This will just help you to stretch through that IT band on the right side. You can also grab with your left arm your right wrist. If you're not feeling too much, you can even create even more of a C shape here by taking your hips further over to the right and your body even more over to the left. You should be able to feel a very gentle side stretch, a very gentle IT band stretch here. Breathe into the sensations. Anywhere that you have discomfort, try to send the breath directly to that position. Enjoy. Relax. And breathe. When you're ready, let's change over to the other side, sending your hips over to the left side of the mat, your legs over to the right, taking that left leg over the right leg, keeping that right leg engaged and the right foot engaged, and taking the body over to the over to the right as well, grabbing that left wrist with the right palm, the right hand. Enjoy the stretch once again. Keep breathing, keep relaxing, keep enjoying this moment you're giving to your body. Keep your eyes closed and enjoy. Take a couple more breaths here before you slowly start to come out of it. Come back to the center of your mat. Let's take another twist by bending your knees, letting them fall over to one side and then over to the other side. Just keep rocking them back and forth. Feeling through that lower spine. Your head falling over in the opposite direction as you windshield wiper your legs. And when you're ready, we're going to come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Your feet should be a little further than hip distance apart, allowing them just to flop out to the side. With your hands a few inches away from your body, your fingers curled, facing up towards the ceiling, and your face also facing towards the sky. Breathe here naturally. Don't force your breath. Feel that gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. Allowing all the benefits of today's practice to sink in. Giving the body time to relax, the mind to relax. If your mind starts to wander, come back to the breath. Relax the whole body. Relax. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Relax your feet, giving into gravity. Feel the weight of your body against Mother Earth. Whenever you're ready, start to move your feet. Start to wiggle your fingers. And stretch up and over your head, pointing your toes and stretching out the whole body. Wiggle your hips, keeping your eyes closed. Until next time, I hope this was helpful. Namaste.